You look beautiful tonight.
Yes, there was a time when travel changed you. And travel made you feel glamorous, important. And you know what? That time is now. And it's hard. It's difficult. Okay. So what we consider high-speed, this is high-speed rail in America. There is nothing glamorous about it. Our reference. This is what we think train travel is about. We thinking of from Chicago to New York, or Chicago to LA, or to Colorado, to Texas, or to Florida. Never in a million years would we think, I'm going to take one of these. Look at this thing shake. That goes 600. How fast that goes. But there is another reality. Let me set up my thing correctly there. There's another reality. And that reality is European travel. So now, just check out the difference. Look at that. When you're on a train like that, going 200 miles an hour, 100 kilometers an hour, you feel. Look at that. Yeah! And we'll scoot past. If you're at the window, you go, wow! So, take this route from Paris to the south of France. I definitely feel super cool. I always dress up. People are always asking me questions. Monsieur, and the reason why train travel for me is so awesome is because it's so relaxing. I hate being asked stupid questions like, I hate the security theater. You take off your belt, you walk around, here we are, in the post-COVID era. I gotta take my shoes off and then soak my feet in the viruses and garbage and gunk that's laying on the floor, the feces and maybe urine that, are being tracked in from animals throughout the world, right? Where's my laughs? Oh my God. Oh, I gotta go like this. So, my trip from Paris is I've got a place right up here. I take the train at Porte de Villette down to Gare de l'Est, get off at Montparnasse, and this is how it looks, people. Right? So here's Porte de Villette. Not the most elegant shot in the world, but it's clean, not tons of graffiti. And then you take that to the change point between the metro and the Grand Lines Vitesse, the Grand Lines of Speed. And you hit this walkway, and the moment you hit this walkway, you get this lovely smell of butter and coffee and freshly baked croissants, pain au chocolat. Right? So you take this walkway, and then you enter a magical sort of a center commercial, a shopping mall, restaurants, tables to sit down and relax. No ridiculous security theater. Nobody asking you stupid questions. Nobody asking you to take off your shoes and your belt. Right? And you just walk into this beautiful, modern, very relaxed, chilled out space. Right? And you can see in the body language, people just aren't all tensed up. They're not about to fly through the air thousands of feet above the earth in this organized, engineered soda can. Right? Look at this guy just chilling there. You don't see that body language at the airport. And then while you're having your coffee, you look at this guy right there is taking a sip of coffee, sip of something. You look and you wait for your train. You don't have to get out there 3 hours before. I get up at 5:30 in the morning. No, I get to the train at 5:30 in the morning. So I am there by like 6:10. The train doesn't leave till 6:40. So I got like a half an hour to just relax, and then 15 minutes before the train departs, 15 to 20 minutes, you see your gate, right? And then you just put down your coffee, or bring your coffee with you, and you go to the gate, which is right there. And then this is your check-in. Once again, no stupid questions. Did you pack your own luggage? Yes. No, my cat packed my luggage. If there's a hairball in there, don't blame me. Do you have any liquids on you? Well, my bladder's full. Does that count? It's just the security theater, and we're all supposed to be in this unearned state of moral virtue because we get to be patted down. We get to half undress ourselves, take off our belt, take off our shoes for the common good of the people. Right? We're all sick of the security theater. Never used to be like that. Here, no security theater, no taking off your belt, no taking off your shoes unless you're taking a nap inside the train. Right? You just take your phone or your card, your whatever it is, you scan it, QR code, and then you get on this cool, awesome, aerodynamically engineered piece of modern miracle engineering. And this is first class. This is the seat that I usually like to get if it's available. And you just can lean back and take a nap. You have this headrest here, so you can just lay your head here, take a little snooze. There is nothing like just putting your head there, taking a little snooze, taking off your, sitting back, I don't know, half an hour, whatever it is, 20 minutes, and then you wake up, you're like, oh man, do I feel good. You don't get that rest in a cramped little seat in the airplane. You don't get that opportunity to rest. And then here's second class. A little, it's got this 70s vibe, but that's cool. It's still super comfortable, and the best thing is it's impossible to lose your luggage unless you walk off the train and you leave your luggage there. You've got luggage racks right here. So 2 million people a year lose their luggage on air travel. All right, that's 2 million people who have had their vacations ruined. Now I would imagine occasionally somebody takes the wrong luggage, or that, once in a blue moon something happens. But statistically, 100%, plus or minus, a few percent. Statistically, it's almost impossible to lose your luggage. And I usually like to go on the upstairs because of the view, and then it's a straight shot to the bar car. And the train that I usually take, the 8551, this is the bar car that is in the train that I usually take down to the south of France. Totally relaxed. You could spend the entire train right here, reading, talking to different people that you meet, and then the food, different trains have different types of bar cars, and the food is very French. It's got a really good croque monsieur, really decent food, in not at super exorbitant prices, right? They serve wine, they serve beer. This is Toulouse-Matabio, so I used to go from Paris, Toulouse to Matabio, change to Saint-Jean-de-Mont. And the thing is, this is what people don't understand. You're going centre-ville to centre-ville, city center to city center. I go from the center of Paris to the center of Toulouse, and then I change here to it's called the TER, and it's a slower, more of a commuter train ride that takes me to the small town in the south of France. And so this is the center of Toulouse, all right? So you're not, when you get off the train, you don't have this 2 hours of just nightmarish, okay, look for my bags. Oh my God, did they lose my bag? Now you gotta take your bag and you gotta find a cab and take the cab, oh, don't get lost. Where are we going? Oh my God. You're in the center of the city. The moment you step off the train, you're done. You got your bag, you got your suitcase, you can just walk anywhere you want, have a glass of wine, have dinner, have lunch, have a café allongé. And that lack of stress for me is golden. And then I end up at this very small town. This is their small train station, but still, it's nice. It's not as elaborate at Paris or Toulouse-Matabio. I would take this route. I used to be able to take early in the morning a straight shot, but for some reason the early trains changed to Bordeaux-Saint-Jean, and then to Toulouse, and then to Occitanie, the department of Tarn. And this is something we don't understand because our rail system in America is just so antiquated and behind the times. And the fact that you're not waiting, you feel processed. You're processed when you check in like a piece of meat, like your piece of cattle. And then your luggage, your suitcases are processed like cattle. And then sometimes, looks like your bag didn't make it, And then, so 10 minutes after you get off the flight, you're here. All right? 10 minutes after you depart your flight, 10-15 minutes, you're here waiting for your bag. For me, all right, 10-15 minutes after I leave that train to my destination, I'm here. at Cafe de la Paix, having a glass of wine, having a cafe allongé, saying hi to the bartender. A completely different experience. All right, so that train ride to the south of, oops, I am doing the wrong thing here. That train ride to the south of France, right? This one right here. That takes about 7 hours in traffic. And so I'm here like at around 3:30 in the afternoon. All right, and to take that same trip is an hour and a half by flight, but the difference is I have to go from Paris all the way to Orly to get a flight that goes to Castres, which is a village near where I need to go. And then once I get off there, I have another 2-3 hours to get to my destination. So I have to get to the airport 2-3 hours before I leave because of all the security theater, and then it takes me 2 to 3 hours afterwards. So between the boarding time and the departure time before I get to the destination, is the flight is quick, but each period of time before that is stressful. It's exhausting. And so, what do you want to do? Spend your time being stressed out and exhausted? Or you want to spend your time being relaxed, reading, sleeping, eating? And, so, where are we? Okay, yeah. So, I'm doing this series called Before the Check-In. And it's to understand that the travel part of the journey we kind of throw away because it's just like something we're meant to endure. It didn't used to be like that. It's not like that in many parts of the world. It's not like that when I travel. And a hospitality brand that has the insight to own that corridor, right? Paris, Bordeaux Saint-Jean, Paris, Toulouse, Paris, wherever, will own the travel experience. Or European rail travel. And so that's the point I'm trying to make, because I'm an expert in this field of train travel in Europe. I've seen it all and I've done it all. So we're going to go out with the little AI video I made, and then we'll call it a broadcast. Hope you guys are having a good morning. All right, what is it? Wednesday morning. And have a great day, and we'll see you next time. All right. Au revoir.
You look beautiful tonight.